Welcome to this daily reflection for Wednesday, the 1st of December. My name is Jonny Blair. Today we're looking at Revelation chapter 21, verses 1 to 8. Revelation 21, 1 to 8. If you'd like to read the passage now, please do feel free to pause the video and read the passage and come back. Before we look at the passage itself, I want to encourage you to imagine in your mind two different things. First of all, a happy place. Do you have a happy place? A place perhaps where you go, where you feel great peace, great joy. Perhaps you connect with yourself and connect with God. Where might that be for you? I was encouraged to think about my happy place by a friend a while ago, and I think of a beach in the sunshine. A place where I can connect with God, I can connect with myself, where I can feel great peace and relax and enjoy being there. I have an image of it as a screensaver, which I find very helpful. Maybe your happy place is somewhere in your own home, where you go and you curl up, perhaps read a book or listen to music or just be, or sit in the warmth of the sun comes through your windows. Maybe it's a place you visit that you enjoy being at. It could be a whole range of places. We're all so different. But where is your happy place that you connect with yourself and with God and find peace? And the other image I want to encourage you to think about is, what is your dream holiday destination? Again, is it a beach in the sunshine? Perhaps reading a book, just sunbathing, perhaps going surfing or out in a boat or something. Or perhaps it's doing something like going climbing or walking or going over the moors, walking along the coastline. Perhaps it's camping, whether it's sunny or rainy, perhaps some wild camping or caravanning or motorhoming, or maybe it's your dream holiday is going exploring new places. Or maybe you like to go back to the same place time and time again because that's really relaxing and refreshing for you. Maybe it's going to go on a safari and see God's creation in all the animals and the birds. Well, we're all different. It could be so many different things. But why do I talk about happy places and dream holiday destinations? Because I think it's good to engage our imagination. And in this passage from Revelation 20:21, I don't think our imagination can quite grasp the wonders and the joys that God has in store for us, what it's really going to be like living with God forever. We've got to really expand our imagination, I suggest, to be able to grasp with this passage of Revelation 21. It talks about the New Jerusalem coming down from God out of heaven. Well, that's an interesting concept in itself, coming down out of heaven, not us going up to live on fluffy clouds, but coming down out of heaven from God, like a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And that's not something that just happens in 2 minutes, is it? These days, sometimes the ladies say the men take longer to get ready than the ladies. Certainly men can take a very long time, even on their wedding day, and perhaps increasingly so. But for a bride getting ready for her wedding day, there's lots of plans, lots of preparations, lots of thoughts gone into it, and perhaps a very early start on the day. And as the church, we are the bride of Christ. Are we getting ready? Are we doing all that we should be doing in living for Jesus? In grace and in goodness, in peace and in love with our church family members. And then we read that, look, God's home is now among his people. He will live with them and they will be his people. God himself will be with them. Wow. Isn't that so exciting? That God himself will be the light of that city. God himself will be with us. It's not just poor glimpses or limited glimpses of God that we have perhaps now. It'll be full of the glory and the presence of God. My mind can't really imagine what that would be like, but I know it's going to be just so fantastic, so wonderful that God will live with us and we'll be his people. And it goes on to describe something of what that'll be like, because God is going to wipe every tear from our eyes. It's going to be a place where there is no more death, no more sorrow, no more crying, no more pain. And as the New Living Translation puts it, all these things are gone forever. Gone forever. I don't know whether you've got aches and pains this morning. Oh, maybe you've been living with them for days, weeks, months, years perhaps. Oh, won't it be wonderful when they're gone forever? Or maybe you're in a period of mourning, having lost somebody really close to you, somebody you love. There'll be no more death, no more sorrow, no more crying, no more pain. God is going to wipe every tear from our eyes. Just imagine it, the thought of God just coming down and wiping our eyes, wiping the tears from them. His presence is going to be there, and there's going to be no more crying. They're all gone forever. Wow. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To all who are thirsty, God will give freely from the springs of the water of life. We'll never be thirsty again for a longing for God. We'll never be thirsty again for the Holy Spirit of God, because God will be there and he will fill us to overflowing. Oh, what joy. What a promise. What a God we love and we serve. So as we prepare to welcome the birth of Emmanuel, God with us, may we know this December, God with us each day as we wait and as we prepare to celebrate the first coming, as we wait and prepare to celebrate the second coming of Jesus, and to know in our heart of hearts that ultimately we are going to live with God. God himself will be with us. What a wonderful picture to take into our day, into our week, into December. Have a great day. God be with you.